Hey guys, I'd like to introduce my two good friends, Nada and Emma. They're a mother-daughter duo. I know they look like sisters actually, but Nada, if I could start with you, can you just share a little bit about your journey with Neolife?
So 33 years ago, Cindy, is when I was introduced to Neolife. I was working as a police officer in Toronto, and I struggled with some health challenges that a lot of 20-year-olds struggle with hormones, PMS, fatigue. I had some joint issues. I never took supplements, and I watched Mom take supplements maybe off and on for a couple of years, and she was struggling with some aches and pains and didn't have a lot of faith in the area of supplementation because she wasn't getting any results. Back then, fibromyalgia was not being diagnosed, but later she was diagnosed with fibromyalgia. So I was introduced to the products. I decided to try them, and I asked my mom, I said, Mom, let's just try these products from Neolife and just see if they'll make a difference. And in a very short time after using the products, my health turned around. Hormonal balance, PMS under control. I had more energy. Eventually my joint pain was gone. But watching the transition in Mom was incredible. And I'm going to have her share a little bit of her challenges because dealing with aches and pains and struggling with fibro, I don't think you really know unless you have that challenge and that condition. So Mom, I just want you to share a little bit about
Okay, so yeah, I started when I was pretty young, in my late 30s, with aches and pains, especially working in a cold office and air conditioning really affected me. And my doctor always was checking my iron. She said, oh, everything's fine, I don't know why you're so tired, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, finally, when we moved up here, and eventually changed doctors, I got diagnosed with fibromyalgia. Yeah. And around the same time, I actually started taking the products. And right away, I noticed a big difference in my energy, less pain. My pain wasn't really like spotty pain, it was more muscular weakness and tired. And slowly I started feeling better. And then eventually, when they introduced full motion, because I had arthritis in my fingers and my toes and my knees. My knees weren't that bad, but just walking up the stairs, sometimes I felt like they were a little bit sore. And eventually I noticed in the morning my fingers weren't stiff, like that could open it up right away when I woke up instead of about an hour later. And my pain in my knees disappeared totally out walking up the stairs. And also a little bit of arthritis in my toes, also gone. And then that was when I added the full motion, and I increased my salmon oil. So that's what really helped me.
So we've been on the products now for 33 years, and I'm not saying that this is a cure for Mom's condition or a cure for fibro, but to see the quality of life, and the odd time she might get a bit of a flare-up if she's under stress, and she worries a lot about her girls. So, conditions like that do kind of...
And grandkids.
And grandkids. She worries about grandkids too. But being on the products, she's able to manage it and really keep it under control. And that's why we're so grateful that, good nutrition...
And if I do get a flare-up, I just increase my salmon oil.
Yeah.
And a little indigestion, I actually am on enzymes and beta-jast.
And the acidophilus. So we learned more about digestion and gut healing through our journey, and when we did introduce the digestive products to Mom, that's when things really started to turn around. And
I can't remember the last time that I took an aspirin.
Yeah.
If I feel a bit of pain, salmon oil.
Awesome. And she's a gardener. Yesterday we weeded her garlic garden for a couple hours, and oh my gosh, we were just go.
I needed help because I couldn't get out there in the heat this summer. It was horrible.
Yeah. So
otherwise,
again, aging gracefully is what good nutrition and good supplementation from Neolife will do.
Thank you so much, ladies, and definitely slowing aging is a big one.
Absolutely.